There is a type of strength that is very rarely developed, a type of strength that is not promoted everywhere, that they don't want to talk about, that they don't teach in school. You're taught physical strength. Physical fitness is promoted everywhere, and it's a good thing that it is. However, there's a different type of strength, the strength of mind, the strength of heart, that very few will develop. So when the body fails them, they will have nothing left to rest on. You have to develop that mental strength. It will aid you in your success everywhere that you will ever be. It will aid you in trading cryptos, holding XRP, XLM, Algorand, if that's what you should choose. It will aid you in conquering the difficulties in life that have plagued you. Strength of mind is a remedy for many things, but you have to develop it. So this morning I watched as one of my family members were doing push-ups and reaching that point. Everyone knows that point where you've done so many push-ups that your body just wants to stop. I remember reaching that point, particularly when I did wrestling. They used to make us do hundreds of push-ups, maybe even thousands. And you learn something when your muscles start to burn and your mind goes numb and you want to just stop. Sometimes it can be the coach's voice screaming to you, keep going, push past, push. Sometimes it's a little voice inside your own mind. Keep going, keep pushing, we can do it. And right when your muscles feel like they're about to lock up, you get that extra push up in. Then you start to believe, ooh, I can do more. You do another one. You start to get hungry for the victory, hungry to do more. You believe that you can shatter your limitations. This is one thing I respect about XRP holders, the XRP army. They have shattered their limitations so many times. They've showed mental toughness. I like it. I like it. I identify with that type of energy. I do. Algorand holders as well. You have to develop this mental strength. There will be a lot of hard times to come. Make no mistake about it. These governments and governmental entities, they have no idea what they are doing. No idea. And if they do, then they are crushing the people on purpose. They are crushing the economies on purpose. Only those with the strongest of minds will make it out of this. And I won't even say unscathed. You will make it out of this, but you will have your war scars and your war stories. That's for certain, in my humble opinion. I could be completely wrong, but I'm not wrong about mental strength. You need to push yourself in some type of way every day. This is not health advice. Push yourself. Read books. Wisdom. There's so much wisdom out there. There's wisdom for everyone. Gain something. Develop your mental strength, strategy, perseverance. When you get to the 200th page of that book and your mind says, I want to stop reading it, and I don't mean for the day. I mean, when it wants to stop reading that book permanently, you know you're going to put it down and you're not going to read again. Push yourself to continue on. Now you're exercising your mind. It's becoming stronger, and it's difficult at times. It is. I'm not going to say it's easy. It's not easy. It's difficult. But that strength will aid you in the darkest of times. When you need to lift your family up, that strength will come in handy. When you need to work a few extra hours, that strength will come in handy. When you need to close a deal, that strength comes in handy. When you're sitting in there with CEOs and presidents and other business owners and you need to close that deal, it will come in handy. When you need to make that tough decision in life that will lift you from the bottom to the top, that strength is what's going to lift you. And if you haven't developed it, you're going to be in trouble. You don't need to be. You can start today developing mental strength. There's audio books if you don't like visual reading. Audio books, visual reading, meditation. Push yourself, even if it's during physical exercise. Push yourself. Not too much. You may want to have a professional with you so you don't injure yourself. But as I said before, I watched a family member doing those push-ups and I thought to myself, you can do a few more. You do a few more. And I watched that family member push past that point. I could tell the muscles were burning. developing mental toughness. In that moment, you will always remember those moments you were able to push past your limitation. You will remember the feeling of success that you had when you pushed past your limitation. The endorphins, you feel great. You will remember the taste of victory. You need this in life. Life is hard. There's nothing easy about life. I know all of you know this. But in the event that life becomes a little bit harder over these next few years, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Having to dig deep when it's darkest. Having to dig deep when there's no one else around to lead. No one around to comfort you. In those moments, that's when you're going to have to dig deep within yourself. That's when you become the hero. You become the legend. And you have what it takes. I know you have it. It's deep down inside you. I know you have it. Reach in there and grab it now. Make friends with that part of yourself that maybe you never seen before. You can do anything you want. You can conquer anything you want. I know you can. Just a few more inches to the touchdown. Just a few more. Push. Give every last bit of energy to the victory. Don't give up. You can make it. Don't let them tell you you can't. Don't let them shake you. Don't let them break you. Don't let them beat you down. They don't know your strength. They never did. I don't care how many years they know you. They don't know your strength. I'm not proclaiming to know you. I just know the power is there. The power is there. I can feel it coming through the screen. So, develop mental toughness, mental strength, as well as physical strength. Keep your mind healthy, just as you keep your body healthy. You are the hero in this story. You will be able to make the changes. You are the authority figure. Don't let them point to you from their high horses and tell you you should do this or that when you know what's right to do for you and your family. You know what's necessary to do because they will guide you astray. They will make horrible decisions for you, and then you have to live with it. No, you have to make your own decisions, whether it's holding cryptos, selling cryptos, starting your own business, starting a farm. They'll laugh at you. You buy horses and cows and goats and things of that nature. They don't understand. They don't need to understand. You don't need them to understand. You have to make the tough decisions right now. We're coming to a moment in time. Some will remain behind the line, and they will continue to be treated horribly. And some will cross that line into freedom. Freedom. Not just for you, for your family, for the ones you love, for the ones that we have lost. And we honor their memory for them as well. No one's left behind in this new time that's coming, this new age that's coming. And let me tell you something, those of us who are of the wisdom, we're going to make this count. Now, my question to you is today, are you going to give 110% today? Or are you only giving 98%? You know you have something extra in the tank. Are you going to read an extra book today? Listen to an extra book? Research something that interests you, that helps you gain more strength of mind, heart, spirit. Are you going to do an extra rep today in your exercise? Not health advice. How far are you willing to go to the next level? The next level can only be reached by a select few that can reach deep inside and pull that extra power out of themselves, that believe in themselves when no one else does. They don't need validation. They don't need anyone to be around to be reading that book or in that gym by themselves and pushing every step of the way, every inch. And when it comes time for the victory, those are the people that are going to bring victory home, and they'll make it look easy. Even though it wasn't easy, they will make it look easy. So I ask you once more, friends out there, brothers and sisters of mine out there, do you really want it? Do you really want victory? Because if so, now is the time to start pushing.